Yo, Bachi 2007 back at you with another one. And lately we've been talking about how men aren't showing up for mixers and speed dating, singles mixers, brunch, and other women's events. We had the whole issue with Kendra G and Kendra G clapping back about that whole situation where the young lady said, hey, wasn't hardly any men there. And before that, we most recently had this situation with this woman asking, why don't men come to brunch? I want to take some looks and further perspective on that whole thing. Let's listen to her talk about that, and then we'll come back with some commentary. But before we do that, like, subscribe, and notification bell coming through the door, and we're right back to it.
Why don't men like brunches?
Y'all gotta start coming to these brunches. That's where all the pretty girls be at, literally. With their little colorful outfits. They take their hoodies off, their t-shirts off. And then that's where they be. All the working class women, nice nurses and stuff. Like, y'all be missing out. Y'all gotta start coming to the brunches. Y'all love the gym shoes at night. But y'all don't want to come where the ladies be at, pretty and just ready to mingle. Come on, fellas. Like, I need the fellas, man. What I'm doing something wrong. I just want to know why men don't be coming to brunches.
Why don't men?
All right, well, let's answer that for her. She's doing something wrong. Why don't men come to brunches? If she had been listening to men for any time now, she would already know the answer. But as we take note of over here, over and over again, these women out here don't know what men want, don't know what men like, and don't care, and are concerned about what men are going through. And she's talking about all the nice nurses that are out there. Nurses are some of the worst women to date. That has been litigated over and over again for the reasons we know why. We know what most nurses are out there doing at those hospitals. They got the highest body counts, and most of the ones these days have high attitudinal adjustments needed. They're very high in their attitude, particularly if they're making any kind of money. And it's a lot of crap to deal with nurses, and she thinks that that was a good thing to promote. So let's look at some of the comments from the guys over here. Hold on. So let's look at her. We'll
Why
take a
don't
look.
men like brunch?
We'll take a look at her a little bit more as well as we go along. So let's look at some of the comments over here. He says, "Because we don't want to spend $100+ on eggs and bacon." Facts, facts. So why are men going to brunch to spend a bunch of money just to get some eggs and bacon and sit around with women drinking mimosas? And it's Sunday. It's game day. Like who's interested in that? Sounds like a trap. Absolutely. What happens every time men are with women on any kind of dating situation, just any kind of situation? Men show up and then they come to a women's birthday party, and then all of a sudden the men are expected to pay. It's three men there and 12 women. And now you're not a man if you don't pay for these women who you're not dating. You don't pay for their lunch and their dinner after they've run up $50, $100 a piece when there was no agreement that you would pay for it. And there's no reason why a man should be paying. These are strong, independent women. They don't need no man, but they want you to come pay for all of their crap because I don't want to. I don't want twerk with my eggs and French toast. These wild banshee hyenas out in public, twerking all over the place, stripper dancing, completely out of pocket, completely just disrespectful to the environment and everybody else around. Trying to eat, trying to have a decent time out in public. They have to deal with these wild banshee hyenas. Who wants to come for that? Last time I checked, that was an ick for some women, or sassy or something like that. Absolute facts. Everything men do is sassy. If men do anything that is similar to what's typically what women do, it's an ick or sassy, but now you want us to come do sassy brunch? How does that make sense? I thought that was women's time. Why would men want to be there at that? Men's equivalent to brunch, especially on a Sunday, is going to the bar, getting some wings, getting a tall boy, and watching the game. That's where men are on Sunday morning during brunch time. It's the sports bar with wings and a brew. That's how we getting down. We're not coming to brunch. Why would we? Yeah, they told men it was sassy. I heard men going to brunch wasn't icks. Everybody's on it. But why do they want men there in the first place? Why don't they just invite the bear for brunch? I thought that was their preference. They need to have brunch out in the woods with the bear. Like this young lady here in this AI generated photo that I had generated. She's out in the woods, she's got the spread, there's the bear. There's her preference. What's she talking about? So after all these men responded to her, they answered her questions. And of course, she got big bad. She got big bad and she had to gaslight the men and come back with another video. So here's her response video to the question she claimed she wanted answered.
Part 2 of Why Men Don't Come to Brunches.
That I got of angry black men dogging us out so
Right off the top, angry black men. The gaslighting and insults begin off top.
bad, saying how we want y'all to pay for stuff and just the lies. If I'm inviting you to a brunch, that means me and my girls already got our tickets and our tables. What do we need your stuff for? What's that little money gonna do? Majority of the women making more money anyway. So why would I care for that? All I said was, we want to hang with y'all. Why I can't say we want to hang with the black men? Why can't the black men come enjoy a brunch with us and chill and just eat and have a good time? You be home by 6 and watch the game. Why?
This lady is clueless. Again, don't care or know anything about men. What games start at 6? The whole game day is over by 6 o'clock. All you got is Sunday night football left. You got one game left. You missed all the other 12 games that were on by 6 o'clock. The world are you talking about? Brunch starts at like 11, right? Hang out with y'all drinking mimosas with your weaves and your long banshee eyelashes that again men have told you what we don't want. You told us you don't care what we want. And so then you're surprised when we don't want to come hang out to do what you all like instead of what we're interested in seeing. You're telling me about how they have their hair and how they're dressed, and we're telling them you don't like how you all dress, and you said you don't care, and you're going to do it anyway, and then surprised when we don't want to be around that and be around the attitudes that go along with that. But look at all the gaslighting. Y'all's little money. And we don't not looking for you. We already got our tickets. And so why would we even want that again? Trying to deny reality as if she doesn't know that the reality is every time men go out with women, they demand that men pay. Gaslighting is trying to convince somebody that reality isn't reality in favor of what you want to convince them is the situation towards your benefit. Just supreme gaslighting and insulting men.
Just hear the
But then
Part 2 of Why
pretending like she's interested in men. They're interested in benefiting from men. They're not actually interested in men or anything they want or like. So the fellas responded again. Nah, I'll pass. I'll pass and keep my little money. Yeah. Isn't going to brunch sassy? Let's stay right back on it. Y'all just want us to go to pay for some of that other dude and had for free, and I'm good. Yeah. The other dude came through, smashed Saturday night. You want us to get up Sunday morning and come pay for the brunch afterward. He smashed for doing nothing. Went home. He ain't paying you no attention. Now you looking for some simps to come out and pay for your brunch and give you free attention, free non-sexual attention, and spend his time and effort on you. And for what? To get nothing out of it. Bro's like, nah. So I thought having fun was sassy. Basically, anything black men do is sassy to black women nowadays. And then they think we want to come hang out with them. And it's these same black women with the eyelashes and the multicolored hair and the baby hairs and the tarantula lashes and the neck tats and all that. Those are the same women who throw all the insults, just like she came on here and started off with insults towards black men. So much BS in this short clip. Absolutely. Sounds like reverse psychology. She was trying it. Talking about, this is her responding, how? I will buy you a drink on us. You're a lie. Of course, that would be sassy if the man accepted the drink, right? If he accepted it, you'd be like, oh, that sassy man actually let me buy him a drink. That would be the narrative afterwards. Who picked up on the sign language? Nothing but sign language. Nothing but shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right to the end. Always. So let's look at this. I want y'all to see and really understand who she really is. First of all, she's a promoter. Her name is Candace Slash Promotions. She's promoting these events and trying to make money off of them. But she is the typical wild banshee hyena minded woman. I don't know what she actually does, but she has all the accoutrement of the wild banshee hyena. She's has all of the stripper esque tattoos and look in everything she does. So she's got the middle of the chest tat, she's got the neck tat, everything going that you would expect to associate that comes out of stripper culture. This is a beach party. Here goes all the nice nurses, right? This is where you're supposed to go look for somebody to be your woman when all they're giving is wild banshee hyena. And it attracts what it attracts. But then they expect productive men, men who are going to give attention to women outside of the bedroom to actually want to show up to get foolishness. The tarantula eyelashes, the stripper wig, it's all stripper accoutrement, all stripper activity. We just saw it. That's what they're going to be doing at brunch inside the restaurant, slinging that thing, sending that twerk wind over men's eggs and French toast, like the fella talked about. Now, here's another video that she does after those two videos about brunch. She's done with brunch. Now let's look and hear what she's coming with and what foolishness she's talking about. Hold on, let me get the volume up. I guess on here first. Here we go.
I've been real sensitive and mad at black women and hate us, whatever. Fine. Y'all want white girls, go get them. They gonna take your money too. So
There goes the gaslighting. Off the top, the sign language. But listen, here's what she's gonna ask and pretend.
what the fuck is you running from? This bitch gonna get you anyway. So I want to talk about pool parties. How come when black people have pool parties, black men never participate, like wear swimwear? How come y'all wear regular clothes to a pool party, but Mexicans wear swim trunks, they men, white men, Indian men? How come we got the only culture that just don't want to get in the water, don't want to have fun and stuff like that? Like,
How come we've got the only culture of women who constantly go on the internet to berate the entirety of their men? I mean, this is just insane. You can see what she's really all about. She's about causing some kind of controversy to bring attention to herself by insulting black men. She starts this video off insulting black men and then pretends like she's actually here to learn about black men by making more accusations and more gaslighting and more inflammatory comments about black men and what we do and what we don't do, and about how we're the only men who do this. We're the only men who have this as the main of our women who want to look like strippers and take their cultural cues from stripper culture. And then wonder why men aren't interested in you anything outside of bedroom activity because that's all you present. Here comes the men responding. Me personally, I don't go because I don't like crowds because that wasn't the question. Why you wear all that makeup? Exactly. You worried about what men wear at a pool party. What do you look at what you're wearing every day out public in general life? She said participate. I'm done. Man, leave us alone. That's what he's talking about. Leave black men alone. This is all black women, many of them. These types. This is all they have for black men. This constant berating and bothering us about existing. Let's get that hair wet. Yeah, talk about how black women won't get in the pool and actually swim. I can't get my hair. Who wants to go to a pool party with a bunch of foolish women who won't even get in the pool all the way? Because you got some horse hair on your head instead of your real hair, so you can't even fully participate in the activity. Why are black women with this horse hair who can't get their hair wet even at a pool party, period? Oh, I'm in this pool swimming, so I can't answer that. I mean, but it's just a bunch of foolishness. Again, why don't they ask the mayor to come to the pool party? After you go out to the woods and have brunch with them, find you a pond out there and y'all go swim with the bear. Because that's your preference. We're not here for this foolishness anymore. Brothers are out, and I'm out on this one. Yabachi 2007. Like, subscribe, notification bell, and I'll get back to you on the next one. Let them have fun with the bear. We ain't dealing with this foolishness.